It's interesting to contrast falsifiability and non-falsifiability. So, for example, the classic idea that's non-falsifiable is that God did it, or that we live in a simulation. The classic falsifiable equivalent would be a narrow and risky scientific prediction that says, oh, that happened because of the Big Bang, and we have this evidence and that evidence of the Big Bang. Now, there's lots of disconfirming evidence that you could find that could disprove the Big Bang. However, because the God explanation is so easy to vary, everything you say or do, I could say, well, that's because God did it. So even evolution, well, God engineered evolution. Well, Big Bang, God engineered the Big Bang. So notice that falsifiability can also be characterized as hard to vary. And there are degrees of falsifiability. So an extremely unfalsifiable theory would be likely extremely to vary or operate at an overarching level of explanation. So another explanation that I don't like, for example, is you're mentally ill because of a chemical imbalance in your brain. We can't detect it, no microscopes can pick it up, but there's just a chemical imbalance. Well, this one, there are scenarios you can imagine where it could be falsified, but they're kind of extreme. Almost all other cases I can cover with this, oh, well, because it's a chemical imbalance. I can just keep repeating that. So these explanations that explain everything tend to explain nothing. So I think of falsifiability as a spectrum, which is actually the hard to vary spectrum. And when it gets to an extreme case where it's very easy to vary, or it explains everything, it's non-falsifiable. But if it makes risky and narrow predictions, and you can easily find many, many different things that if they turn out not to be true, then the whole theory is disproven, then it is a falsifiable theory.